In this video, let's talk about the express entry process. But before I move forward, please subscribe to our channel and enable notifications. Express entry is the most popular immigration option to Canada. It falls under the economic immigration options, and it is completely different from family reunification options and refugee class. Let's focus on this popular system of immigration to Canada. The first thing you need to know is that express entry is not an actual immigration program. It is an online system that covers 3 different major immigration options to Canada. And those immigration options to Canada include federal skilled worker class, which mostly focuses on educated, skilled people who want to immigrate to Canada. Canadian experience class, which focuses on people who have Canadian work experience. And federal skilled trades class, which, you guessed it, it focuses on skilled workers. If you are not familiar with the minimum requirements of these programs, I have prepared another video that discusses these options, and you can also find a link below this video that focuses on the minimum requirements of express entry. Keep in mind that if you do not meet the minimum requirements of one of those 3 options, then you do not meet the minimum requirements for express entry. So if you enter the pool of express entry, then the system will immediately reject you. In a matter of seconds, you will receive a rejection email and you will be out of the pool of express entry. So the first thing that you need to make sure is that you meet the minimum requirements for federal skilled worker program or Canadian experience class or federal skilled trades program or a combination of these programs. When you know that you meet those requirements, then you need to enter the pool of express entry. For entering the pool of express entry, you either need to create a GC key on IRCC website, or if you have a representative, that representative will use their own portal. It's called the portal for authorized paid representatives, and they create a profile for you under the express entry system. When they enter you in the pool of express entry, after meeting the minimum requirements, the system will assign a score or a series of points to your application. Your total score is considered your competition opportunity with the rest of the population. We also call this CRS, or comprehensive ranking system, and based on that you compete with the rest of people who are in the pool of express entry. While you are waiting in the pool, 2 different things could happen. One of them is disqualifiers, or the things that may cause you to be expelled from the pool of express entry. An example would be if your IELTS test result or another language test result that you have entered suddenly expires because they are only valid for 2 years, then the system will reduce your qualifications, and if you do not meet the language requirements, you will be expelled from the system. Sometimes people get married or get a divorce, or unfortunately have a death or any kind of changes in their family structure, and those changes could result in being disqualified to continue the process. And the system, as soon as you update your profile, if they realize that you do not meet the minimum requirements, they will send you out of the pool of express entry. Sometimes there are things that could boost your points. For example, if you receive a valid job offer, or for example, if you take a new language test and your score is better, or if a province selects you and sends you an invitation and you enter that invitation in the pool of express entry, those kinds of activities could actually boost your CRS score and you become more competitive with the rest of the population that are in the pool of express entry. Keep in mind that starting from 2023, the government of Canada doesn't just pick people based on their CRS score, and they may come up with different criteria, and based on those criteria they can select people with lower CRS score. But generally speaking, if we set aside that policy, whenever they invite people to apply, they invite those people that they have the highest CRS scores. If within 12 months of being in the pool they don't send you an invitation, unfortunately you will be out of the pool of express entry, and you need to enter the pool again or just walk away. And of course, when you enter the pool of express entry, again you remain there for another 12 months. But if within those 12 months they invite you to apply, that's the time that you need to submit your documents and present the evidence, finalize your forms, and pay the processing fee and other government fees like right of permanent residence fee and biometrics fee. You also need to go through the upfront medical exam. I have another article, I will post the link below here, about upfront medical exam and how you can do it. And eventually when you submit a complete package, at that time, after uploading all your documents, filling all the forms and paying all the fees and clicking the submit button, that's when you need to wait for the immigration authorities to decide whether to make you a permanent resident of Canada or not. The government promises to go through that process within 6 months for majority of the applicants. This doesn't necessarily happen. In many cases, the processing time is 12 months or even more. I have clients that their processing time was even more than 18 months. So keep that in mind. While you are waiting for the process, if you're already inside Canada, you could be qualified for BOWP or Bridging Open Work Permit. I have another article about BOWP, you can check it out here. And if you meet the requirements, you can apply for BOWP, you will receive an open work permit, and with the help of that open work permit, you can remain in Canada and work while you are waiting for the processing of your application. If you're outside Canada, then it is likely that BOWP does not apply to you. When they process your application, if they find you inadmissible to Canada or they have serious concerns about certain qualifications and documents that you submitted, they may refuse your application. But if they approve your application, you become a permanent resident of Canada. That's the whole process. I have the flowchart on our website. Please click the link below here to see the flowchart that explains the process as well. My name is Al Parsai. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant with close to 12 years of experience as a consultant. I teach immigration courses at various institutions. I have represented clients from more than 55 countries in this world. I'm the author of 88 Tips on Immigration to Canada, which has been identified as a bestseller under the immigration law on Amazon.ca. Please subscribe to our channel, enable notifications. I have more videos for you that you can learn about the process of immigration to Canada and issues that you could face and how to resolve them. See you soon.